Thank you for joining me for today's flow. We are going to start on our backs. So nice and easy, come down towards the mat. We're going to bring our knees to touch, heel toe the feet wide, and bring our arms behind us. Take hold of either elbow. And let's just start to soften that connection of the back body towards the earth. From the back of the head, the shoulders, the side body down to that lower back, base of our spine. And then we lift our toes and we spread them down towards the earth, feeling that connection. The breath is slow. We want to exhale any external thoughts, just bringing our focus only to ourselves and our practice. Let's begin to release the arms by our side. Palms face up, lift the chest, shoulders back. And start to move the knees a few inches towards the right. Over towards the left. And one more time each side. Settling on the exhale. And moving it over on the inhale. Bringing our knees to center. Heel toe the feet in line with the hips. And we're going to lift the heels, stretching through the feet. Float one knee in, followed by the other, hands towards the kneecaps. Start to take circles, the knees are wide, and then sending it away, drawing back in. Exhale. One more. And draw the knees in. We're going to bring our arms over the shins, squeezing in. And extend the legs up towards the ceiling, toes point up, arms draw behind. We're taking a big stretch. You're going to hinge from the hips and send the legs a bit closer in towards you. Inhale here. And then exhale slowly away, a few inches from that neutral point. Good, back in, just rocking back and forth. Exhale. And a final time. You notice the core is starting to activate as we send those legs away. Good, neutral. We're going to bend the knees. Extend that left leg down towards the earth. And the left hand comes over that right thigh. We're going to send it over to the left, finding a nice juicy stretch. Drawing to center. Let's unravel that right leg down, float the left knee in, left arm comes back up, and right hand comes across. Knee draws over, and we turn our head towards the left. To center. Floating both knees in. We're going to cross the ankles, take hold of our feet, squeezing shoulders back, and roll up into an easy cross-legged seat. Lovely. Bringing our arms up overhead into a pistol grip. So index fingers touch, we interlace the others. We're reaching. And we're going to pull over towards the right, stretching through that left side. To center. And we're pulling over towards the left. center. Reaching up. And then we start to interlace all the fingers. Going to flip the palms, draw up towards the sky. And exhale, release. Fingertips are behind us, pressing out, squeezing through the shoulder blades. And taking a gentle twist. Left hand comes across, looking behind. Sweeping towards the other side. And to center, both hands on the kneecaps. Let's take circles, drawing towards our right knee. Our left. We're going to round through as we draw back, and then chest forwards. We open as we come forwards. Let's move into the other direction now, swapping sides. And stillness in center. Let's draw forwards onto our knees. Unravel, tabletop towards the center. Hands underneath the shoulders. And let's tuck the toes under and slowly peel it back to downward facing dog. Hips are high, looking at your knees. And start to walk the feet towards the hands, drawing towards the top of the mat. Finding our fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shin, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and let's start to roll up. Arms overhead, cross the thumbs at the top, finding lift and space through the shoulders. Exhale, release. Hands to prayer. Little back bend. And bring it down that center line as you begin to fold. Fingertips stay on the earth. We lift. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, step back long with that right foot, low lunge. Dropping the knee, bringing our arms up. The front knee's in line with the ankle. We're going to move with our breath. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, knee over ankle, fingertips down, shoulders draw back. Straighten, bringing the arms up, knee back in line with the ankle. And exhale, begin to fold, fingertips down as much as you can. Keep the hips square and even. And draw forwards, bend that left knee, right hand underneath the shoulder, left hand inside that thigh. Let's open through the hips, shoulders back. If we can, that arm is straight. And let's begin to draw it into an easy lizard. You can have the block there if you need it. We're going to keep our right knee down. You're on the forearms and the side of that left foot if we have the space. Melting the chest through the shoulders. Hands to the earth. Right toes tuck under, lift that knee and turn into our ninja. So hands to the inside of that thigh, right toes are up, right knee is up. Good. And let's begin to frame that left foot, right foot turns in. Hands underneath the shoulders, straight for a moment. And then bend that knee, high crescent lunge, sinking into the hips. Into our warrior two, find that space. Reverse warrior with straight legs, leaning back. Just really feeling into the flow. And we start to bend that left knee, draw down to the inside of that foot. So we're nice and low. Stacking the wrists, shoulders back, chests back. Maybe the palms down to the earth. And we come into our wide leg fold, left foot turns in. If you have the space, I would say come onto your forearms. If not, we're just easing into our practice, hands in line with the feet. Explore the space. And let's start to draw forwards, frame that left foot, stepping it back lightly to downward facing dog. Hips are high. Forwards to plank. Knees down, lower the chest. Cobra, shoulders drawing back. Taking it to a downward facing dog, toes tuck under. Hips are high. Right leg to the sky, pointing the toes, three-legged dog. We're going to hug that knee close in towards the body as we round through and step that foot forwards. Feel the length. Left foot comes to join and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back. Exhale, release. Bend the knees, chest on thighs. We're rolling up. Arms up overhead, cross the thumbs. Find that space in between the shoulders. And exhale, release. Hands to prayer. Arms in line with the ears. Send it out to the feet as we lift for a back bend. Hands are close together. You draw down and fold. Fingertips to the earth. Lift and lengthen. And release. Bend the knees, step back nice and long with that left foot. Dropping the knee, low lunge. Good, knees in line with that ankle. Feeling steady in our practice. Lifting through the chest. Moving in to the flow, knee over ankle, fingertips down, shoulders back. Reset back to that low lunge position. Exhale, straighten, fingertips underneath the shoulders. Bending that right knee, drawing forward. Left hand down, right hand inside that thigh. Let's take that knee out, shoulders back. Into our easy lizard. On the forearms, all that block the side of that right foot, finding the space. Hands to the earth, right foot down, left toes tucked under, ninja inside that right leg, hands to prayer. Get the left toes up, knees up to the ceiling, shoulders are back. And let's start to frame that front foot. Hand underneath the shoulders, we straighten for a moment. And then find our high crescent lunge. We bend that knee, pull it up through the center. Lifting through the chest, back leg is straight and strong. Warrior 2. Relax through the arms. We reach, flip, reverse, straight legs sinking towards that left side. Let's bend the right knee, draw the hand all the way to the inside of that right leg. Left arm is up. And send it into our wide-legged fold. Right foot turns in. Hands in line with the feet or forearms down. Just releasing through that back. Shoulders are striking down. Hands to the mat, we lift and lengthen. And release. Frame that right foot. Step it back to a plank, chaturanga. Finding that upward facing dog into our downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, pointing the toes. Pressing out the hands, can we lift that leg even higher? The crown of the head is closer to the earth. And step the foot in between the hands. Big step. And right foot comes to meet the left to fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and roll up. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Well done. Feet are under the hips. Let's just feel that awakening that we've already been able to bring to the body by activating through the muscles, using the breath. Hopefully we notice the subtle difference as we stand. Feels somewhat powerful. We're going to take tree pose with 3 hand variations. So right foot turns out, Let's place it on our left leg wherever we can. We want our hip to be open. So knee drawing out, hands to prayer towards the chest first of all. Good, find somewhere to fix your focus. Use that breath, slow it down to ground you to the spot. We're then going to bring the arms up, spreading those branches. Palms are facing in. And then bring your hands behind you. Interlace through the fingers. Open up through the chest. Hands are a couple inches away from that lower back. Keep that knee drawing wide. Holding for a few more. And soft bend in that left knee. Round through the spine. We're going to grab the sole of that right foot. Keep the spine rounded. Lengthen through that left leg. We're holding. Pushing away. Strong. And release. Inhale, we lengthen up, hands to prayer. Exhale, bring it down. Lift and lengthen. And release. Bend the knees, step back with that right foot, nice and long. Dropping the knee, low lunge. We're back into that familiar flow. Exhale, knee over ankle, fingertips down. Bring it back to neutral. This time, sitting towards that heel, we straighten and fold. We're going to walk our hands towards the right. We're going to turn that right foot in, lift the hips, straighten. Send that right foot out, sink back down, hopefully lighter than I just did, and high crescent lunge. Bend that left knee, right toes tuck under, we lift that heel. Lifting through the chest. Finding our warrior two. Into our humble warrior. Right hip forwards. Let's interlace through the fingers, lift the chest, and sink down inside that thigh. Looking towards that back knee, the foot. Okay, you can get the arms a bit more overhead, really open through those shoulders. And hands to the lower back. Frame that front foot, back foot turns in. We're going to send our left knee behind our left wrist, lengthen that right leg away for our pigeon. Let's work the hands back towards the shoulders. So we want to make sure that knee's angled out. We don't want to be sitting towards that foot. So we've got a lovely shape. Back leg is straight behind us. You're on the front of the foot. See if we can hover the hands just for a few. And let's bring our hands to a pillow. So one hand on top of one another. The elbows are super wide so we can really melt the shoulders down. Forehead to the hands. So we might be feeling some tension through that left thigh. Really use those exhales to melt away any tension that there might be. Let's start to bring our hands by our side. We're going to pick up our pigeon and take it to fallen triangle. So our right toes are tucking under. We're pressing up, rolling to the left, kicking out to the right. Hips are high. Let's start to settle that left knee under our hip. Stack the wrist and float that right leg up. You're going to feel really light. Bend that knee, take the front of the foot and explore the back bend. Good. Step the right foot forwards with control. Left toes tuck under. Lift, straighten, we hold a bit deeper this time, a bit longer. And step that left foot forwards to fold, bend that right knee. Good. Let's bring our hands underneath the feet. Weight forwards, really shrugging through the shoulders. You can take a gentle sway side to side. And start to release that grip. Halfway lift, hands on the shins. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chest and the thighs, coming up with a flat back all the way up. Exhale, release. Well done. Feet under the hips, toes forward, shoulder roll. Good, so there's a sense of control when we're holding those balances, feeling really strong and then fluid through some of those sequences. So let's continue that feeling. Notice how we're feeling in the body with those different energies and that different movement that we're doing. So left foot turns out, coming into our tree pose, placing it on our right leg. Let's try and mirror the previous side. So placing it where we can. Hands to prayer. Relax shoulders. Okay, so we've got free hand placements. We want to feel steady. Taking the arms up, spreading the fingers. Interlacing the fingers behind. Lift through the chest, shoulders back. And tuck that left knee in, round through the spine, grabbing that foot, we're extending, keeping that roundness. Can we lengthen through that standing leg? And bend, step it down, inhale, rise. Good, hands together. Exhale, bring it down to fold. Lift and lengthen. And release. Bend the knees, step back with that left foot nice and long. Dropping that left knee, low lunge. We are in that flow, feeling soft. Exhale, knee over ankle. Back to center. And exhale, sitting all the way towards that left heel. Can we fold any deeper? Let's bring our hands towards the left. We're going to lift, turn that left foot out, arm overhead. Go stretching through the hips. And let's return to that posture. Get ready to bend that right knee, high crescent lunge. Lifting, feeling strong. Into our warrior two. Good. Relax shoulders. Finding our humble warrior, interlacing the fingers behind, lift through the chest. And exhale, fold inside that thigh, arms are drawing overhead. Looking towards that back knee. Few more, working the shoulders. Breath is slow, it's cleansing in this fold. And hands to the lower back. We frame that front foot, back foot turns in, picking up our right and setting that right knee behind that right wrist for pigeon, lengthen that left leg away. Work the hands back. Okay, then we hover the hands. We're working on that back bend. And let's rest our pigeon. So hands down, stacking, elbows are wide. Forehead to the earth. Maybe this side feels different to the previous. We might be holding more tension through the right. You can use those exhales to ease through any tension we might have. And let's start to bring our hands by our side. Going to pick up our pigeon, left toes tuck under. Let's press it up. Roll to the right and kick out to the left. Hips are high. You're feeling that curvature in the side body. That stretch, that strength. And let's feel some lightness as we take our right knee underneath our hip. Left arm in line with the right wrist. We glide that left leg up. Working into the back bend as we bend that left knee. And let's start to step that left foot forwards. Release right toes tuck under. And we begin to straighten and fold towards that left leg. Bending that left knee, hands forwards. Let's step it back to downward facing dog. Heels to the earth. We're going to send our knees down. Seat towards the heels. Good, hands towards the thighs. We're going to take cat-cow variations from here. Lifting the chest, shoulders back. And then hands away from us. Exhale, round through the spine. Good, couple more rounds. And neutral spine. Let's interlace the fingers behind, open through the chest. Final back bend in the seated posture. And release. We're going to rock onto one side of our seat. Unravel the legs forward, come sit in the center. And we're going to extend that left leg away. We are going to flow as we stretch here. So chest towards that right thigh. The left foot is flexed. Let's take our leg up. Drawing it in, shoulders back. And bend that knee, step it over the left leg. Bring our arms up. Right hand behind, left arm over that right thigh. Those left toes are still staying up, and we twist. Good, encouraging that shoulder to be down. Maybe that hand comes towards the upper part of the thigh, just to really twist into it. Drawing towards center, hands to the foot. Take that knee to center. We're extending and folding with the leg. We're going to start to bend that left knee and take that foot in towards us. Hands wrap around that left foot, shoulders back, and we begin to extend. Squeezing in, maybe bending those elbows. And bend that knee, send it over the right leg. Arms are drawing up. And left hand behind, we're using that right arm to hinge and press. Looking over that left side. Right hand comes down towards that upper thigh, if that feels good, to apply a bit more pressure. Working into that twist. And center, let's take that foot. Take it forwards, extend, squeeze. And exhale, we fold, releasing both arms. And let's slowly come down towards our backs. Bending the knees, going to take a happy baby. So arms to the inside of the legs, hands to the soles of the feet. Let's find that 90-degree angle, shoulders drawn back. And take a gentle rock side to side. Finding stillness, bring the feet in, knees are drawing out, shoulders back. And we're going to take peace fingers around the big toes. We're going to extend the legs as much as we can out towards the side. Just slow and steady. Toes are pointing down. And let's bend the knees, work it in. We are going to bring our right leg across that left thigh, taking that knee over. Want to see if our right hand can grab that left foot, so the foot closest towards the glute, and work it into the twist. This is really nice for the lower back. Let's encourage that right shoulder to stay down. Drawing into the twist a tiny bit more if we have that space. And releasing, bringing our left leg over our right. And same thing, that left hand's going to grab that right foot, right hand comes across, and we're into the twist. Left shoulder down. And start to draw to center. So for the Shavasana today, I think it's best to bring our feet together, have those knees open. If you'd rather have your legs extended, then please do so. Shoulders are back. And maybe we bring our index finger and thumb to touch, just to bring focus into this time. Really focusing on the present. We can use this time to set an intention for the rest of the day, the week ahead. Maybe how we want to feel for the next few days, how we want to show up. Let's visualize and imagine those feelings, those thoughts. Press into the grip in the hands, touching the fingers, and really cement that idea and those feelings into your being. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, release from that grip. Focus on the feelings from the hands, that power surging through the palms. Feel an ease in the breath. And melt away into your Shavasana. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.